I acknowledge the land that I'm on here, which is Yugambeh country on the Bundjalung Nation, home of Yugambeh people, Kumbamerri people, Mibben, Gold Coast, and I'm a Gamilaroi man myself, and with also European heritage. Gamilaroi country is down northern New South Wales way, but I've grown up here on Burleigh Heads, Jalagal, and this is where I have my home and my practice, Relative Creative. We're an interdisciplinary design practice. We design communication strategies, experiences and events, all based around social responsibility and sustainability, and then certainly, if not explicitly, then always implicitly through a decolonising lens as well. And we're always working to help our clients understand those concepts.
I think materials are kind of things that I think a lot of designers feel very comfortable with kind of intuitively from their experiences and from their training, but perhaps don't consider in the kind of deep ways that are necessary to avert catastrophe.
There's a kind of an evolutionary discussion around that as well. We, whether it was 150,000 years ago or longer, we clicked stones together, made tools. 10,000 years ago we started to become sedentary, and we started to have the time to sort of make dwellings and make a social fabric structure, and so explore materials. And so sort of settlement becomes indivisible with materiality as well. And of course then, because we're moving according to climatic conditions as well, it meant that we had to supplement ourselves with different materials as well. But when we were able to do that through farming and agricultural practices, and then we had that surplus time to have that kind of intellectual exploration into what materials could be and what material technologies could be. And so even materials, it's not a natural evolution that we work with materials. It's been an intellectual acquisition over time, and it's been because of ecologies and because of science and signification and our perception of what those materials can do for us. And of course, what's happened in really modern times is we've proliferated to the point where we've got so many materials that we treat them like a standing reserve. And that's where that kind of rupture of unsustainability has occurred. Now, that didn't occur in many indigenous cultures around the world and still doesn't occur. And so there's real complete ontological differences between worldviews out there. We really do live in a pluriverse. And I guess, back to decolonising design. Decolonising design is about recognising that fact that these worlds exist. They've been dispossessed and destroyed, and they're also enmeshed with the sort of the matrix of modernity at the same time, but they are still out there, and they can contribute to ways to sort of move towards profoundly different sustainable futures.